Christ the King. That's Colin Temple, the taller one, and John Kelly on the left. They're going to officiate this basketball game between Otter Valley, you're looking at there in the white uniforms. The 8th grade boys taking on the Rutland Middle School 8th grade boys team here in the Peter DuPois Christ the King Holiday Memorial Tournament. And I'm looking for Dan Elliott. I guess they're not doing a PA announcement. Usually they were introducing the lineups yesterday. They're going to pass on that today. So we'll get going with the opening tip-off as Jesse Shue out there, number 50, will be jumping against Trey Heisel. And then this is a rock and roll 8th grade Rutland Middle School squad. I've watched a lot of these guys through the rec teams through the years at the Glazic tournament, but also the AAU Bandits program ran by Jack Rogers. So a lot of talent out there on both sides of the floor, and this should be a fun ball game. Colin Temple will get the ball in the air, and it'll be controlled by Otter Valley. They'll have the basketball first. There's 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. We play till we have a winner. And just sit back and relax. This community event, local basketball, and you'll have the shot go up and on the rim, no good. Heisel with the rebound. He'll look down on the floor, he'll break the timeline, and you'll hear footsteps behind him, and now he'll accelerate through the paint as the ball slapped away, rolls to the baseline, and it'll go out of bounds off from Otter Valley's Jim Winslow. Good effort by Winslow, but the ball will go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Rutland. So the middle school looking, and yep, came open to Eli Rogers. Rogers will get it back, and now they'll just settle things down. I believe that's Kyle Arnold, number 11. They wear different jersey numbers. Dalton Mitchell, just a man machine out there. He'll miss the shot. The rebound will go up, and no. One more time for Mitchell. Yes, 2-0. Rutland will have the lead over Otter Valley. Key to the game, really got to be fundamentally sound if you're Otter Valley. You can't beat yourself with self-induced mistakes. You can't commit the unforced error. It's a beautiful play. Ball, count it! Got the bucket. The other key was don't get swamped early. Don't get overwhelmed and swamped early. Stay in the ball game. That's Ryan Kelly out there. He made the basket, got the foul. Looking for the lead now with the and one. 5:07 to go in the opening quarter of play. And that shot will be perfect for Ryan Kelly. Eli Rogers will face no pressure until mid-court. That's when he'll be picked up defensively by Kelly. Get the ball off to Kyle Arnold. He'll go to the hole and get it. They'll go to 4-3 now. And again, boy, this could have the potential of being a great ball game. I already covered a lot of the girls' basketball action from the tournament. I'll have the boys throughout this day, and Arnold will tie up. Number 20, Thomas Roberts, and the ball will go over to the red squad from over Colin Temple, was record-setting quarterback at MSJ, and of course in college. And just a good guy all the way around. Just an excellent referee out there with John Kelly, who's been doing it for decades and decades. Up and in, got the basket, and what we got? Oh, they're going to talk to Rocco Stutz about the mouth. It's a warning about the mouth guard. He had it out of his mouth, and basket's good, John Kelly says. There's the steal by Heisel, puts the brakes on, goes up, and got it! And this is what I'm talking about. Don't get swamped early. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't beat yourself fundamentally sound stuff like that, throwing the ball away on the inbounds pass or the bang right there, and they stole the basketball and put it up and in. It's 8-3 right now. But speaking of living legends, Pat Lahan, I don't want to take it off from Trey too long, but you see Pat over in the corner. He is the voice of the Glazic tournament. He does the PA announcing. He's coaching it. The Glazic tournament, he's done the PA announcement for I don't know how many decades. Shue will get the ball up ahead in Otter Valley. The other mistake the Otters are making right now is they're playing the game at the tempo. That will really fit the Rutland Middle School style. Great job. I don't care if you missed it. The ball handling skills brought down the floor by Arnold. And then the pass. Look at the save by Arnold. Gets it on that far side to Stutz. He'll come back to Arnold. He'll get in the air, throws the ball in the corner. Trey Heisel can't save it. Colin Temple right there will make the call. Jim Winslow will bring the ball into play for the Otters. This is the 8th grade boys bracket we're watching right now. Another steal, a little pass inside to Heisel. He'll back the ball out. He'll take it just into the corner and hit Kyle Arnold. He'll go up with the shot and leave it short. Missed everything, actually. Ryan Kelly, got to get out of those corners. Back to the middle of the floor, smart play. That's what's going to be open on this press. It's the middle of the floor, up and no good. Look at that rebound by Dalton Mitchell. Then the up tempo down the floor to Arnold. Arnold to the hole, up and too strong. Good defense. They shielded him away from taking it straight onto the hoop. To shoot at Kelly, and Kelly will bring the ball down far side. Kelly with a head of steam, and again the defense came right out to stop the ball coming in from any further on the arc. 9-3 the score. Rutland Middle School would lead off the glass, no good. Mitchell will chase down the long rebound with a few ball fakes, and now you'll find Heisel with it. Trey Heisel. He'll do a complete spin and have the ball taken away, and then the foul. Kelly was fouled by Heisel. John Kelly with the call. Oh yeah, just a cranked up pace here, and I don't know how Otter Valley feels about that, but I would just think right now they're playing the game at the tempo that Rutland Middle School wants the game played at. Rogers with the read, the steal. He's got a 2-on-1, great pass, and the finish on the other end by Kyle Arnold. So I've enjoyed for many years watching the Bandits play their AAU tournaments, and like I said, most of these guys are Bandits in a good way. Rogers with a layup, and all of a sudden it's gotten away. It's 13-3, and Otter Valley with a timeout. And it's a much needed timeout, yeah. That's why I gave you a key to the game. Not that it was important, but you got to withstand that opening 3 or 4 minutes, and it's tough. Andy Lewandowski wears number 1 for Otter Valley. Kobe Pinkham is number 2. Ryan Smith is 11. Cody Gutzman is number 13. Thomas Roberts 20. Ryan Kelly 22. Chad Lonergan is 25. Zach Field 31. Brad Hempel 32. Jim Winslow 34. Jackson Smith 45. Jesse Shue 50. And Josh Frazier 52. Now the next timeout taken, I'll swing it over to the Rutland Middle School side. Colin Temple and John Kelly doing a fine job officiating this contest. We're 2:47 to go in the first quarter of play, and it's 13-3. Rutland Middle School 8th grade boys with the lead. And they were able to get the ball into play and get up ahead. Jeff Hart in the ball game would make the steal, go up ahead to Arnado to the hole and miss the shot. There's the follow-up by Mitchell. One more time, he will pass up the dunk and lay it up and in regardless. Wow, end-to-end drive. Kelly with the basket. All 5 of Otter Valley's points have come from Kelly. Remember, he had the basket and the free throw, then that basket. Oh, I think Kelly would like to play at the up-tempo, but it's just a matter of team-wise. Can he come? Oh, look at the left-handed shot by Dalton Mitchell. Like I said, just a man out there amongst youngsters. Ball fake up, nice patience. Great patience by Zach Field. 17-7, 24 combined points by the two teams in the opening 4 minutes of this basketball game. Oh, I could watch basketball like this all day long. Trey Heisel up, hung in the air, and then put it on the glass and in. Let the defender fly by him. Shue with the touch, looking to get the ball down the floor. Will take the one dribble and bring it over to this near side to Winslow. Winslow with the basket, with the basketball, actually trying to go to the basket. They'll pivot and spin, and Winslow will dive after the ball, but it'll be slapped off from out of his hands and off from his leg and out of play. And we see some pressure now in the backcourt. Josh Cody, number 10, is checked into the basketball game for the Rutland Middle School in the red uniforms. Hart with a nice leap and the grab, and he'll put it on the floor. And kills the dribble, will pivot and looks for some help. And yeah, Mitchell will cut to the hole, go up, and again, great patience. Put the ball on the floor with the ball fake. Let the defender get up in the air. 21-7. That will roll out of play, and that will be another turnover. Joe Sullivan, number 25, into the basketball game for Rutland. And I saw another body come in. I'm trying to find it. Come on, Jer. Oh, Scott Crosby, 15. Okay. So Scott Crosby, number 15, is checked in. Paul Arnado is out there, 33. Josh Cody, who's number 10. Hart is 12, and Sullivan, 15. And we got a whistle way away from the... Oh, they had some rough stuff going on. Some extracurricular macho stuff going on. Up and no good. Shue with the rebound has it knocked out of his hands. It goes out of bounds. De Blasio out in the lobby, not only selling tickets and programs, but made the grab of the basketball. Very versatile individual. Sullivan there defensively. Made him pass the ball up to Kelly. He got on the baseline and went off from Crosby out of bounds. Stays with Otter Valley. Just 57 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Back to Shu. Now I'm just baffled that Shuey's up high on the offense. You think they might want to try to post him up down low and do some damage down on the blocks. Sullivan is 25. I think I inadvertently called him 15. Sullivan's 25 out there. Winslow up foul. Got some shots coming up. He took it right into the teeth of the defense and will be rewarded with a few free throws now. No, I want to correct my. Yeah, no, I got it right. Jim Winslow, 34 out there for Otter Valley. He heading to the line. No. Clock stopped with 40 seconds to go, and these slam bam and get it up and down the floor. Oh, full throttled first quarter. And no. Shu came in, tried to keep it alive. They'll come over to Hart now. Hart getting smart out there. A lot of field or floor quarterbacks out there on the Christ the King gym floor for this Rutland squad. Arnado had to knock it away. Shu with the steal. Will he jam it? Now he'll lay it up and in. He'll stole the ball from Arnado, then finished the job off. Makes it 21-9 with 17 seconds to go. Clock down to 11 seconds. They're going to bring it off to Josh Cody. Cody. Nice grab by Arnado, but he's got plenty of time still. Crosby, and I think he traveled. Yeah, 3-second call. Somebody in red got stuck down in the paint. Got called for the 3-second call. And we're down to 2.9 seconds to go. Winslow will let it fly, just shy, and that's the quarter. 21-9, the Rutland Middle School 8th grade team with the lead over Otter Valley on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. To the Rutland Middle School squad. Breaking the huddle before I could read the roster. I mean, they got to understand how TV timeouts work. Colin Temple pointing the way here. But on the 8th grade squad for Rutland, you have number 10, Josh Cody. Kyle Arnold wears 11. Number 12 is Jeff Hart. Cody McCormick is 13. Drew Drake is number 14. Scott Crosby, 15. Rocco Stoops, 20. Trey Heisel, number 21. Eli Rogers, 24. Joe Sullivan, 25. Dalton Mitchell, 32. And Paul Arnado, 33. You are up to date on the rosters as we head into the second quarter of play. A new 6 minutes on the clock. And they'll have Kelly bring the ball into the backcourt, and they'll be controlled by Thomas Roberts. Roberts, number 20. Long pass, able to get it down inside. Ball will be slapped away, and big collision. The ball will go out of bounds. The ball is intended for Brad Hempel, number 32. Josh Cody called for the foul. We'll have the ball taken side out by Hempel. So Hempel, 32, looking to get the ball into play. He got it in, and 25, Lonergan, Chad Lonergan. And it had it slapped out of his hands, out of bounds. So Lonergan will take the ball out of bounds for Otter Valley. Looks to Hempel. He's covered. He'll bring it back to Kelly in the backcourt. Kelly with 5 of the 9 points for Otter Valley. Thomas with the basketball. Thomas Roberts with the basketball. Hempel killed the dribble, needs some help. And that's slapped down by Crosby to Sullivan. And here they go off to the races. And going to call it, player control foul. An offensive foul on Sullivan. Well, Joe had the right idea. He was taking it to the hole. He certainly had that north to south momentum going, which I love to see. The pivot, Hart there defensively. They'll look to dump the ball. Right now they have an overload. They have a double pick set up high. And then they roll to the basket with number 52, Frazier, out there for Otter Valley. And we have a jump ball call. Hart will reach in and tie up Lonergan. So Josh Cody take the ball out of bounds, number 10. He's got Jeff Hart in the backcourt. Hart with a nice scoop, looked like a shortstop on the plane. Thomas Roberts there defensively. He'll spin free. But showed him the ball and took it away. Go off to Josh Cody, open and no. Rebound, Sullivan up and got it. Sullivan with the bucket. You can see Kelly with the pump fake. Sullivan there defensively on Hempel. Hempel, well, a lot of high offense being ran out. Everybody basically above the free throw line, except for Frazier. He's down below the free throw line. Boy, fades, fires, no good. Rebound, good box out, comes down. Yeah, they had a push called They pushed Sullivan. Hempel called for the foul. The ball will go to the Rutland's middle school 8th grade squad, and that's Cody McCormick in the ball game now. Along with Drew Drake. That's Drew Drake. Cody McCormick now in the backcourt. To Arnado. McCormick up, missed it. Rebound McCormick, and boy, he's in the crowd. He'll get to kick it out. That's going to be up, and no. Front rim. Rebound flop. 4 went out from Drew Drake's hands. No, it did not. It went out from Otter Valley's hands as Drew Drake was going for the basketball. Out of bounds. Crowdview will take the ball out on the baseline. They're going to set that box formation up. McCormick makes a clean catch. He gets an easier shot, but he'll do the old spinorama and put it up no good. And it'll be out of bounds last touch by Rutland. As Lonergan will bring it into Kelly, and they're going to have Schuchek back in. He's at the scores table for Otter Valley. Killed the dribble early, able to get bailed out as they bring the ball down to Lonergan. Lonergan will put it on the floor, will drive, stop, and no. Good decision to take it to the hole. Goes off from Arnado's hands, out of bounds. As Frazier will sit down, Shue will take his spot. Hempel also out, and Winslow back in the ball game at 34 for the Otters. That's Winslow catching, firing, no, weak side rebound. Only Sullivan there. He not only got the rebound, he's going to bring it down the floor up head to Arnado. He'll make the grab, sends it back. Drake up, and no. Long shot, creates a long rebound. Taken by McCormick. He penetrated, then brought it back out, kicks the ball down inside. It was Arnado with the shot and the save on the floor. The ball fought for. Sullivan will be there. He'll be tied up by Shue and Winslow. Big Joe getting up, heading down. McCormick in the backcourt. I don't know, just there to kind of be a pain, and he's able to allow Kelly to bring the ball up. Nice switch off defensively, good communications. Shue on a little fadeaway, no. Good shot, just didn't drop. Drew Drake brought it right into a triple team. Ball gets knocked over to Arnado. He'll slide the pass over on the basket by Sullivan. Great teamwork. Very unselfish play right there by Rutland Middle School. 25-9 now. The middle school with the lead with just 3 minutes to go in the half. Whoa, Winslow. And Drew Drake is going to be okay. He's more upset that, A, I think he wanted a charge called, and B, he's just upset they gave up the basket, but he's okay physically. I mean, I'm just assuming that because he's out there playing. He's tough, too. Sullivan with the ball will rip it free and puts it on the floor and got up in the air, I believe. 2 shots. That's what he just said. 2 shots coming up. Kelly called for the foul, and Sullivan going to the line. He'll be awarded 2 shots here from the charity stripe. So Joe Sullivan up and no. He'll get another chance. Number 1 coming in is Andy Lewandowski, and he plays for the Otters, so he'll come in and replace Lonergan. So Lonergan will take a breather, and Lewandowski now on the floor. The Otters in the white. You're watching 8th grade boys basketball action on Munger Vision. That shot will be no good. Long kick out. Lewandowski will find Shue, and he'll bring it up to Winslow. Winslow with the catch. Turns around, defender right in his face. This is McCormick now playing defense against Kelly. 3-point shot. Well, up and no. Oh, look at that move by Shue. Up and got it. Shue, a big man. Playing like a big man right there. 25-13, lead down to 12. 2:24 to go. Now, if you're Otter Valley, you're kind of settling down. Trying to play your game. You get the lead down to around 10 or 9 points at the half. You've done a good job. Arnado missed, got his own missed shot, goes up, too strong. McCormick on the weak side, got it, got fouled. Oh, McCormick, the smallest guy on the floor, in there with those great instincts, able to find an open spot on the floor. Nobody boxed him out, and he got the rebound. So McCormick now with 2 shots coming. Will go short on that first shot. Takes a second chance here. They'll miss them both. Sullivan will get the rebound now. Look at him spin to the opening on the court. Missed the shot. Arnado tipped it, and I believe it's going to be out of bounds off from Otter Valley. It was Winslow with the good effort, but it'll become Crosby taking the ball out of bounds for the Rutland Middle School. McCormick just pushed the ball right down his side to Arnaudo. There's some help defense as they drop Kelly down on him. They slide the ball. Great reactions. Missed the shot, but just great reactions. The double team came to McCormick. That released Arnaudo to the basket. So when the double team came out to play McCormick, he just slid the ball down. 15 Reds Crosby called for the push, and the ball will go out of bounds. No shots coming up. Nobody's in a bonus shot. We're at 1:44 to go in this opening half of play. 8th grade boys looking to move further into the tournament. Shu with the catch and rifles the pass to Winslow. He'll duck underneath the defender, go up, and no. Tipped around, and Sullivan will tip the ball around enough to get control of it, and then he'll race into the front court. McCormick outside, no good. Rebound, one and done. Shu with the big defensive rebound. Then he'll work the ball down the floor. He'll get it to Field, and no, good idea. Open, took the shot. I like that. McCormick with the one-handed pass up to Crosby, and he can't save it. He did everything he could do, but he couldn't save it. Yeah, so Kelly will take the ball out of bounds. He's got Lewandowski out there with the number 1. Lewandowski with the basketball. Will turn, no pressure this time in the backcourt. 25-13 with 70 seconds to go here in this. Oh, look at the play by Drake. Great reaction by Drake. Was looking for the no-look pass down to McCormick. McCormick punches the ball in the air, and it'll come down to Winslow. Winslow to Kelly. Kelly waits for the screen, gets it. Nice switch off defensively by McCormick. They communicate without even having to talk to each other out there. Drake with the basketball off the steal. Winslow will get back there. And, well, I think he expected one of his teammates to be there, but he threw the ball to Shu. And Shu now will get down in position. Sullivan slapped the ball away, made the steal himself. Joe Sullivan with the steal for Rutland. See McCormick stop, start, accelerate, cut off by Field, and boy, they put some finger roll on it and just couldn't get enough juice behind the ball. Winslow will stop abruptly, put the shot up, get his own rebound, fades, no good. Rebound Arnaudo, and Arnaudo with a good defensive boards there. We'll give the ball out to McCormick. 10 seconds to go in the corner. Sullivan, a little double clutch up and underneath, didn't get the shot, but it sure looked fun. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and I don't know. Boy, that was off in front of the rim. Now the buzzer sounds. 25-13, Rutland with the lead over Otter Valley's 8th grade boys. Half of action. It's going to be red basketball. Starters out there for both sides. And, well, for the red squad, for Rutland Middle School, the starters are out there. And they're going to get an easy bucket to start things off. Defense all went down the other end of the floor, the opposite end of the floor. So we get set now as Otter Valley with their first possession. Needs to make a statement early here, and Dalton Mitchell is going to be called for the foul. Yeah, Mitchell called for his first personal foul, and the ball will be taken out of bounds by Lonergan. Lonergan looks and finds Hempel, and Trey Heisel's going to get called for the second foul here of this quarter. So 15 seconds into the quarter, there's 2 fouls. So Lonergan looking. Yeah, they had a problem getting in. Nobody's really set a screen. Otter Valley will get the ball back to Lonergan. He'll look to penetrate. That wasn't there, so he'll bring the ball all the way back around. Lonergan between circles. And he saved it. He's over in the corner, and he will finally get rid of the basketball. Not a lot of motion out here going on right now for Otter Valley. They'll drive, spin, bring the ball back. Hempel for a 3-point shot. Got it! Hempel drained it! Boy, they need about 4 more of those to get going here. Arnold calling timeout, and Colin Temple, just aware of it, they'll get timeout. I'm not really sure for what, but they called the timeout. It'll be Rutland basketball. They brought in a 5-for-5 change. They needed an ice pack. I'm looking down. Can't figure out who was injured or what the call was for, but it's a 27-16 ball game, and Sullivan with the basketball, and Sullivan being guarded by Hempel will get out to Crosby. Crosby on the floor will go up with the shot off the glass, trying to bank it in, no good. Rebound will come down to Smith. Smith had the ball stolen away, and then fouled. That was Cody McCormick with all that energy down there that stole the ball, put it up, got fouled. Now he'll be at the line shooting a couple. That foul occurred was put on number 45, Jackson Smith. So McCormick, with the clock stopped at 4:54. Going to be shy with the shot. Hempel's going to bring it down and hand it off now to Lonergan. Hempel, remember, hit that three-pointer just a few seconds ago. And that Gutzman with the basketball. So Gutzman, number 13, will penetrate, get below the free throw line, kick it back out to Hempel. Looking for another one. And boy, I tell you, he had the right range. It just was off to the left. And the ball will go out of bounds to Josh Cody, number 10, down there. He'll be joined by Cody McCormick in the backcourt. There's no pressure in the backcourt. McCormick will bring it up, and he'll cross over and lose the dribble. Brings it to Crosby. Crosby on the arc, on the elbow, and the ball slips out of his hands, goes to Sullivan. He'll turn, and on a fadeaway, no good. Arnado got a hand on it, couldn't control it, and now they'll go to Lonergan. The rebound was handled by Smith of Otter Valley. The 8th grade Otters team in those white uniforms. And Hempel looking to drive inside, went all the way around the baseline, didn't turn to the bucket, and killed the dribble now in the corner. That's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be red basketball, they're saying. There's Winslow getting set to check in. So Winslow and Shue both coming in now for Otter Valley. That's what the hold up in the action is. We're in the third quarter with 4:02 to go. As Smith and Hempel will sit down. Coming out to meet the pass with Sullivan, and we'll have a jump ball. Winslow will tie him up, and it should be white basketball, and that's what we're going to have side out. And Thomas Roberts, number 20, along with Lonergan and Shue all in the back court. And an easy entry, they'll just get the ball into Lonergan. That'll come to Winslow. He'll turn, get to the free throw line, stop, and up, and no good. Weak side rebound, boy, right there, and lost it was Lonergan. He had a shot for it, and it just slipped off his fingers out of bounds. See McCormick talking to Colin Temple. And now Ryan Kelly in the ball game, putting some pressure on the backcourt. That forced Crosby to come back to get the basketball. And Crosby will lose off the dribble and turnover. And that was Gutzman, number 13. Who's got the basketball, and he'll swing it off to Kelly. Kelly with good first half for Otter Valley, and they're going to dump it down inside. They're going to post Shue up, and he'll go up. Arnado with the block will come down to Kelly. He'll go up, and that thing set on the rim and wouldn't go. Kelly had it, lost it, picked up. Here comes Sullivan, lays the ball on a beautiful pass up into McCormick. Foul, McCormick hard into the end wall. It's going to be okay. Gutzman's going to be called for the foul. And 2 shots coming up for Cody McCormick. So great action, good sequence here, up and down the floor both ways, as we'll have McCormick up, and no. Had to wait a second. Now he might get that kind bounce on the second hit there, but it didn't go in. And Field, number 31, Zach Fields at the scores table, and Winslow with great position on the inside. Got the rebound, he'll cross over, tries to split the defense, had the ball stripped away. Sullivan with a nifty dribble, and he's trying to dribble through traffic. He'll get the basketball now, keep it going, and he handed it off to Crosby somehow. I missed that. Crosby up and short, became a pass. Up, reversal, no good. Shue might got a piece of it. It was Arnado with the creativity down there on trying to create a shot. And Kelly with the basketball. The Otters hanging around at 27-16. They're down by 11 to Rutland Middle School, 8th grade. On the drive, Gutzman had all kinds of trouble with the hot potato. He's lost the ball, and it'll be taken over by Crosby now. Crosby with the quick push to stop the start, and the crossover brings it back to the middle of the floor. And McCormick with a good grab wants to slide along the baseline to Arnado. He'll get the basket. McCormick will get the assist. So again, good action here in this basketball game. Lonergan back to Shue, and Shue now will cross the timeline. And boy, McCormick just couldn't get through his body to get to the basketball. That's going to be blocked by Josh Cody. And then he'll go down and put the pressure on Kelly. There's some help defense by McCormick. Baseline foul. That is a good job by Kelly, number 22 of Otter Valley. Ryan Kelly just kept on working hard. He never gave up on a play, kept going forward, got the ball along the baseline, put the shot up, and drew the foul. He's going to get 2 shots. Again, the officials done a nice job today, Colin Temple and John Kelly, and that will be off the mark. Jeff Hart coming in the ball game wearing number 12 in red for Rutland, and Zach Field, number 31, just in the ball game now for Otter Valley. He's replacing Gootsman, number 13. And that will go. They'll get 1 and 2, and they're going to let subs come in. Trey Heisel, number 21, and number 32, Dalton Mitchell, in the ball game right now for Rutland. And Mitchell will take the ball out of bounds. No, he will not. Trey Heisel will. So Heisel. They're going to let Eli Rogers, very late sub, they're going to let him come in now. So Eli Rogers gets the long pass up ahead to Dalton Mitchell, and that's going to be out of bounds. Colin Temple making the call all the way across the floor, questioned by the player if it was out of bounds or not. So Lonergan and Thomas Roberts. Little exchange there. It could have been a turnover. And look at the ball up ahead to Kelly. Turned around. Hart was right there. He's able to avoid Hart and keep possession of the basketball. Back to Shue, and they'll just hand the ball back to Kelly. That's Rogers on him defensively. Rogers wearing number 24. Little give and go, and Kelly didn't see it coming. He would have been open. He got behind the defender, and they lobbed the pass down inside. Just a little bit of breakdown of communications there, and it'll become a turnover. Again, Eli Rogers with the basketball, number 24. Rogers directing some traffic. There's no shot clock. It's 29-17 Rutland Middle School. Mitchell turns, fires, and got it. Oh, he's versatile. He can play inside. He can shoot from the outside. And he is a great defender. Here's Stutz, Rocco, up and in. Again, they can get away real quick. They get these blitz packages of just bundles of scores. They come in and, 2, 3, 4 baskets in a row, and that's what's happening right now. Winslow against Heisel, and he'll lob the ball over, and Field can't get to it. The pass was too high, and it'll become a turnover. And Trey Heisel. To Rogers, 47 seconds to go in the third quarter play. That's Field there defensively. They'll hand the ball off to Mitchell. Again, he's going for that mid-range jump shot up and fouled his own miss up with the butt. Boy, he's well schooled with good instincts. Took the shot, fouled the shot up, and then got the rebound and the basket. Field to Winslow. Winslow to the hole, up and got it. Got the inside position on his defender. Makes it 35-19. Rutland over Otter Valley in 8th grade boys basketball. Stutz to Heisel, and knocked out of his hands. Comes down to Thomas Roberts. Gets it to Kelly. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Kelly to Shue, and they'll have it at the buzzer. They'll get the bucket, and we'll have a 35-21 game heading into the fourth quarter from the Peter DuPoy Gracie King Tournament 2008 on Munger Vision. Well, it could be the final 6 minutes of this 8th grade matchup. Rutland and Otter Valley looking to advance deeper into the tournament. Unfortunately, only one team can. Rogers with the ball, and the ball fake on Thomas Roberts. He's going to put the shot up, and no. Shue with the rebound, looking for the outlet pass. Gets it way up ahead. Winslow left it on the rim. Trey Heisel with the rebound. They want to get the run and gun going the other way now. Heisel worked against Winslow. Will deke him out and bring the ball up to the free throw line all the way inside. One-handed pass to Mitchell to the basket. Showtime here at Grace the King. I'll tell you what, when you're good, and you get to do stuff like that. Shue lost it on the dribble, picked up by Thomas Roberts, and they'll give it off to Kelly. 3-ball by Kelly. Got it! Oh, beautiful. Oh, he followed the flight of the ball, and it's just all twine. 37-24. No leads insurmountable. But they got to have some defensive stops, and Rogers saw the paint open up, just took it to the hole, and laid it up and in. And he had to be out of bounds. It's going to be number 2, Kobe Pinkham. So Pinkham in the ballgame trying to break the press along the sideline, just ran out of real estate and dribbled it out of bounds. And also Kyle Arnold in the ball game. So Pinkham will bring it into Kelly. Kelly with Heisel on him. See Heisel move those feet defensively. Thomas Roberts off the glass. Just missed the shot. Stutz went to his left, killed the dribble, brings the ball back to Heisel. He'll cross the timeline. And a 3-ball by Dalton Mitchell, and that wasn't pretty, and it'll become a rebound by Kelly. And Kelly will try to find any opening to get up the floor. Will slide the ball off to Pinkham. Pinkham being guarded by Arnold, and Arnold makes a diving attempt to get the steal. Winslow with the catch. It's crazy action. The defender coming out at Pinkham is Dalton Mitchell with the steal. He's got one speed, full throttle, up, no good. There's the rebound by Winslow. Kelly with the grab, and we got the foul. We'll have a break, finally. It's going to be on Rocco Stutz, the foul will be. They'll just go in the backcourt to Thomas Roberts. To Pinkham, and he's matched up against Arnold. Arnold is just so quick. Kelly, ball! Dalton Mitchell with a big swat, going to be called for the body. No, there's no doubt he got all ball. I can hear it pounding, but he got him with the lower hat. He got him with the little nudge down below. That will be the call with 3:58 to go, 39-24. And Field at the scores table will be coming in for Otter Valley on this shot right here. And he's going to replace Pinkham, I believe. That Kobe Pinkham coming out of the ball game. Got it. So Rogers and company just 4 minutes away from moving on to the next round of the tournament. Mitchell backed up to get the defender to chase, created space, took it to the hole, and couldn't save it. Hempel, 32, Brad Hempel coming back in the ballgame for Winslow for Otter Valley. So Hempel will take the ball out of bounds and put him right to work here to start off this new tour of duty. Thomas Roberts trying to get to the middle of the floor. Will find Shu. Shu will just gently hand the ball off to Thomas Roberts to go to Field. Field along the baseline. There was the cut by Kelly, and then he wants to go back down the field. Field eaten up. They're going to call a travel on the play, and the ball will go over to Rutland Middle School. You see Rogers is kind of working against Lonergan. He'll cross over, go past Lonergan, and boy, just go up with a shot. Why not? You know why he missed that? He had too much time to think about it. If it's a natural movement. Oh, you can see Stutz just swat the ball out of bounds. Good job by Stutz. Now we got a timeout called by Otter Valley with just 3:07 left in the fourth quarter. It's 39-25 Rutland. That was Otter Valley credited with that full timeout. Oh, look at Stutz. What a great play by Stutz. Then the finishing touches by Mitchell. Stutz with just a tremendous play defensively. And I think he forced, nope, they're going to be off from Stutz out of bounds. So Rocco putting on quite a display out there. Shoot to Hempel. Hempel with the grab. He's in that corner. He'll throw to the top to Lonergan. Lonergan going to go up, and tell you what, Heisel was going to go for the big hammer block, and he just missed it. Heisel has it. Heisel will break through the pack. Why don't I kick the ball back out to Stutz, to Mitchell, up, and no. Stutz, who can jump like a deer out there, kept the ball alive. We got a foul. Heisel called for the push. And yep, they're going to go 1-and-1 now. So Lonergan is going to be the shooter. They just checked with him. So Lonergan, number 25, Chad Lonergan coming down. And he'll have the 1-and-1. We're at 41-25. Rutland Middle School with the lead. And didn't go down through. Everything was working, but the shot just wouldn't cooperate. The ball knocked away from behind defensively, and it's going to be, I think he said red ball. Yeah, it's going to be red basketball. Rogers will take it out. They're going to set up the box. Yeah, they're going to box formation and bring the ball into play. Heisel with the good hands to grab the ball fake at the defender in the air, and that might have been partially blocked. It was partially blocked. Rogers, no good. Rogers with the rebound, lost it on the floor. Still chasing around. Rogers will pivot, full 360 back to Arnold. The pass too hard to handle. Mitchell will pick it up. Mitchell will drive and not get the finish. Mitchell going right. Look at him just go after the ball. See the ball, get the ball. He's like a Terminator out there, and it's going to go. Shoe with a pass with a lead on it, just a little bit too much of a lead on it. Look at Kelly streaking down this near sideline. It'll go out of bounds. And a timeout taken with 1:48 to go, and it's 43-25 Rutland. The officials have done a fine job today in this basketball game. John Kelly wants. Well, there's some confusion. Yeah, it's going to be red basketball. Stutes will take it out of bounds. He'll get into Rogers. The finish on the other end by Arnold. Shoe looking and finding Field. Field had the ball go off from his hands out of bounds. Red basketball. There's Thomas Roberts, number 20, checking in for Lonergan for Otter Valley. There's Mitchell out there, yellow chatting. He's directing the offense, and Rogers, a lot of time to square fire. Heisel, ball fake blocked out there by Kelly. They'll bring it back to Arnold. Great ball fake, good pass inside and foul. Stutes going to the line, going to be shooting a couple. Just tremendous ball movement out there by Rutland. So Rocco Stutes will be up and got the first one. Stutes on his second attempt will be short. Mitchell got the rebound, gave it off to Arnold. Quickly whipped the pass out to Arnold, and he'll be off the mark. And another rebound, and Stutes wheels to the bucket. Missed the shot. Here comes Kelly. Up and contested strongly. Here comes Shoe out of nowhere. Got the ball. He's going to go up one more time, and it was a tough angle. Up ahead to Rogers. He'll put the layup up and in. 48-25. Rutland Middle School with the lead, and just 50 seconds left to end the basketball game. Shoe brings the ball. The big man brings the ball down inside the arc, and it'll bring back Thomas Roberts to Winslow. Winslow lost the dribble, just shuffle the ball off to Kelly. He'll go to the bucket from the three-point arc. No good, trying to follow the shot up. He'll come down to Trey Heisel. 27 seconds to go in this basketball game. Heisel with the spin and then the dribble between the legs. Goes inside and no. Put on quite a show, didn't get the finish. Stutes left it on the rim. They'll tip the ball around. Heisel will have it. 14 seconds to go, and they're going to set up. No, he's going to bomb away and be off the mark. Comes down to Mitchell, and he got Shoe up in the air. Mitchell, that had to hurt coming down like that, squatting. And it's going to be on the floor. No shots coming up. Rogers not paying attention. The 5 count started. He'll get into Trey Heisel. Heisel with just 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Will get it. And what a finishing touch on the ball game. Rutland will get the 50-25 win over Otter Valley in 8th grade boys action. So congratulations to Rutland. Good effort by Otter Valley. We'll have Rutland later on in the tournament, and get out there, support all the community events like this Peter Du Bois tournament in your community, and always support.